visit India one day. What's your favorite thing about it? Oh my god, cat is so cute. Thank you. And also I see Chris Kurzisik Novak. Thank you for joining. Welcome everybody. Welcome everyone. Thank you for joining. Let's chat. Hello. Okay, so my favorite thing about India is the food. By far, I would say India has really, really good food. So if you can spend a good amount of time there, you can also do this in multiple visits. Like I would say, India has, broadly speaking, India has two, very distinct cultures. North India and South India are quite different from each other. So if you want to, focus on North India in one trip and South India in a different trip, that could be one way to do it. That would also entail sort of different airports that you would fly into. So for example, if you were doing a North India trip, I would fly into Delhi, and there are usually direct flights to something like Delhi. So you can kind of plan your itinerary accordingly, and kind of like flying international is kind of hard, right? So it would be good for you to that's why I kind of recommend all this. And because I've done all of the permutation combination of India trips, flown through all kinds of airports, flown out of all kinds of airports, because I've lived across different parts of the US, and flown from Chicago, flown from the East Coast, things like that. I would say it's good to do, if you want to do the North India coverage of things, then it's good to fly into Delhi and then drive or take the bus or guided tours to the Himalayas or other historical sites in North India. Okay, so that's one way. The other thing is there's a big hub, of course, in Bangalore in South India, with a lot of flights going into that place as well. And then that would be your gateway to South India. South India has, of course, a lot to see as well. So, that I would say those are the big sort of things. And then if you want to do sort of the western part, West Coast and western, like Mumbai and things like that, then you can of course fly into another big city, of course, Mumbai. So I would base, I'm giving you practical pointers here because I know that the flights and things are difficult, and really when you travel internationally, it's the airports and the flights that will be what you kind of take into account, right? Ooh, can you please like the live? Thank you so much. Welcome to the live. Can you please like the live? So those are the airports that I would focus on. Delhi for North India, Bangalore for South India, and then Mumbai for the western part, okay? And then you asked, what's your favorite place in India? So now I grew up in India. So I grew up in Kolkata, which is in the eastern part. It's a major city on the delta of the holy river of Ganges, and it's also a historically significant city. It is also a very old city, a very important port and hub, and sort of played a very important role in trading and things like that historically, with tea and spices and all that stuff. So I'm from Kolkata. So that is part of West Bengal now. It used to be just part of Bengal. Bengal was partitioned into two parts in 1947. So it became part of half of it became part of a different country, East Pakistan. And now that part is called Bangladesh. So yeah, that's very interesting. Oh, good. Yeah, so it really depends on what you consider to be entertaining, interesting, etc., etc. Like, what do you like, right? So I think it would be better if you told me, transport boy, what do you like? And then I can direct you accordingly. Because even though my knowledge of India is limited, because India is vast and diverse and a subcontinent, so it's difficult to know everything about India. And even though I'm from there, doesn't mean I know everything, but I can certainly try to answer questions as well as I can. Harper. Oh my god, something happened to my voice. I started to say Harper. I tried to say hi, Harper. Hi, Harper. That was